What is up, the Steem blockchain? Today I want to talk about how to make Steem into a success by basically using proven methods and just innovate on them. So I have been digging into the archives of the Steem blockchain, and I only been here since January. I only been here since January 2018. So I did dig a little bit through the archives of posts and real content that has been produced on the Steem blockchain, and I found some gold, okay? And it is a couple of articles that No Names Left to Use on the Steem blockchain he has been writing, and these articles are pure poetry in had I basically explaining what is wrong with the Steem blockchain and a potential solution. And it just, when I read the solution, it just hit me what can actually make the Steem blockchain into a success, into a win-win system where everyone is just getting what they want. So there are a few articles that to get up to speed to this, if you want the full sort of story, I'm just gonna talk about the solution that No Names Left to Use wrote about. But if you want the full backstory, there are a couple of articles that you need to read. So the first one is an article that is called "How to Cook, Steam It, Crack, and Destroy the Neighborhood." Okay, 10 minutes read. It's a must read. This is one of the best articles that basically explains about Steem, basically, like what is currently going on here, and why does it look so different compared to 2016, the content. This is must to read. Another post that's very important to read if you want to get up to speed to this is this one: "Turning rage into the soothing steam now blowing out my butt as I mince my words for you, the reader of this." Another super important, this one is a new one. It is from 20 days ago. It's really important to read this one, okay? Because it talks about bots and content producers, okay? And there are two more articles if you really want to get up to speed here, and that is this one: "I don't want to be a sellout," and a few other things I found somewhat humorous about this place. Then the last one to get up fully here is this one was from 10 months ago: "The trending tab on Steam is becoming paid programming and should be labeled accordingly." So these four articles will get you a pretty good backstory to where I'm coming from and understand what Steem is going through. So, I mean, first I want to express my gratitude to No Names Left to Use that he has been able to identify exactly what is going on the Steem blockchain and propose a solution to this whole thing. So what is the solution to making Steem into a success? Okay, so we mainly have, or maybe we have three teams on the Steem blockchain. We have content producers, we have stakeholders, and let's say we have people that want to promote stuff, let's say advertisers. How can all these three work together? How does it work right now? The way it works right now at the moment is that content creators are not empowered. Content creators are competing against advertisers on the trending tab. If I go to the trending page, there's no real human authentic posts. There's no real content creator there. And this is this a curation network, an advertising network, or is it a content network? Steem blockchain is a content network. Content creators should be put first. Content creators should be empowered. Content creators should have the highest level of authority because they is what makes this whole economy flowing. So what is the solution? The solution is basically this: making content creators work together with people that want to advertise stuff. So they have a win-win relationship instead of the way it works right now, that everyone is competing for the top 20 slots. So I am going to read the proposed solution here from No Names Left to Use. And I was just blown away when I read this, because I didn't look at it this way, or I mean, it really, it did strike a light bulb in me when I read it, because it truly would be the solution. So let's see if I can find it here. Okay, so I quote right now: "This model of promotion is a joke. There are only a handful of top slots, and if thousands of people try to promote their posts in this fashion, all they do is end up blending back in with the crowd, making this more pointless than it ever was. The business model is one big flop. If it becomes successful, it becomes useless at the same time. That's not capitalism, it's stupidity. Content producers come first." Exactly. The ads and promoted posts should be tucked nicely inside posts as banner ads. That would give those who wish to promote their post a much larger potential viewership, and the content producers would be able to produce content that can reach top slots organically. There are literally thousands of posts published daily. The ads should be inside those posts, and content producers should take center stage to attract eyes to the platform. The content producers should have to select the maximum of 2 ads they like to include in their blog from a market. In other words, content producers would curate ads and look for something people might want to click, because content producers would be earning a piece of the ad revenue. That click should function like the vote button, voting for posts before the consumer takes off to visit the ad. Those promoting would have to spend more and more to jockey for a position within the market tab. If they wanted the top slots there with the hopes a lazy blogger wouldn't look hard, they have to buy Steem and spend more to boost it to the top. This creates a huge demand for Steem the current model can't even come close to. Their promotion on payday then gets split between the promoters, content producers who hosted the ad, and if there's any profit left, that goes to the one who published the promotion. Everyone then works together. Content producers can earn ad revenue on top of their votes. Those promoting have far more potential slots and far more potential eyes on their ads. Those selling votes for the ads within the market would earn less per post, but far more in bulk. There wouldn't even be enough of them, which creates more demand to buy Steem on top of all this. Content producers with more stake earned higher percentages of their reward pool, creating even more demand to buy Steem and power up earnings. Right now, everyone works against each other, and the promotion system is a joke. These people could be making far more money, but they don't have any experience in the entertainment industry to be able to understand their roles. They want the most money, and they currently depend on the next sucker who walks in the door. Everything about their system means eventually falls on itself. Okay, so that is basically it. Instead of putting advertisements on top of everything, you just put them in content creators' posts. So who has already done this in the world? Who has $1 billion industry and already is doing this? Google with their AdWords, AdSense, they're basically doing this. So the only thing Steem Blockchain has to do is just take what they're doing that works and just have banner ad slots inside of a post, and then content creators curates everything, just as No Names Left to Use is talking about. This is the key, and this would be able to, as it says, more eyes. Right now the top 20 slots, it's extremely limited, but there are more people inside of posts. It would be massive incentive to content creators to create limitless content, because there would always be a demand. There will always be advertisers that want eyes on their content, right? So the other thing is, this would create integrity. This would create deeper trust and relationships, because it would be more clear that yes, this is an ad in a post. It would also raise content creators, because content creators would feel that they can produce whatever they want, their favorite content, and then you can just pick these advertisements that they want to put inside of the post. And if someone clicks, just because we're not on a Steem blockchain, value can be transferred even in real time. And you may say, well, can this be botted? Can this be cheated? Yes, as with any system. Google is also having people trying to scam, but that's always a thing. And you can always work on improve that system so people do not try to scam. But this is the thing. If I go to the trending page right now, it's only advertisements. These should be in posts. That also makes it so a person can see what they're backing, what they want to promote with their name. So advertisers has an incentive to create something good, a good ad, right? Because content creators are what is going to curate all that. So and right now, as with the Steem blockchain, something that I've been considering is that right now we only have people talking about crypto prices and stuff like that, and real content creators, these crypto prices, this crypto industry, that level of content is just such a small niche of all the content the content creators can produce, and you can basically go for the whole market, and that would be $1 billion industry of advertising, and it would create massive demand for Steem blockchain if they can advertise, if you have an advertising system on the Steem blockchain where people can use, content creators can use, produce what they want, and they get empowered, they get seen in charts. This is the key. This is the key. This is how you make Steem blockchain blow up in value. Now, there's already another graphene blockchain called Scorum that are trying to do this, and this is how it looks right now. If I go to Scorum and I go down, so this is another graphene blockchain, okay? This is a sports focused blockchain, okay? You have sports, you have tags. Let's see, if I go down here, we have sponsors. These people, you know what they're doing? These people have to pay, they have to buy Steem, or no, I mean, they have to buy Scorum to be able to advertise on Scorum. And this makes it more transparent. Like it's very clear that this is an advertisement. It's not clear at the moment on the Steem blockchain, on the trending page, it's not clear that stuff is an advertisement, okay? So the key thing here is empower content creators. Content creators should be put, they should be boosted, okay? They should be in posts, and advertisements should be smaller blocks inside of original content, and you can get paid per click, just as Google is doing with their AdWords. It's working. It's a system that is working, and the best thing of all is the content creators not only are going to earn from the ad earnings, which can drip out microtransactions of value, they're also going to earn from upvotes from people that are holding higher levels of stake. So you get an effect that is win-win-win, that the content creators are getting more. The advertisers have a more clear role that, yes, I'm an advertiser, and yes, I will be seen in posts and have to do my ad good if I want people to click on it. But there's going to be more eyeballs. There's going to be more eyes that is basically looking at stuff, because people read articles, people look at videos, and if you can, this is what the Steem blockchain then should focus on. They should focus all their effort creating a proper advertising system. And right now, DClick is already trying to do this, but that's like a private project. That's like some people that are trying to make advertisement inside a post, and I enjoy what they do, but I think that this has to come from Steem Inc., that they make their own internal advertising system that just makes it more clear and that it's not, that advertisement is not on the trending page, but that it's used in posts. Okay, this creates a better authority structure where advertising is having its proper place, and that people can earn microtransactions. Every single content creator know that even if nobody upvotes me, I can get these microtransactions coming in when people click on content, and then content creators have massive incentive to really produce good content, because they're gonna get automated earnings if people basically click on these ads basically. So this is basically the solution. If Steem Blockchain do this, if they create an advertising system, this place is going to blow up in value, because then you cover all niches. Then every single content creator can come on board, because even if they don't earn more or earn a lot from curators, just because there's not that many account that has that can curate with high stake at the moment, even if they don't earn from that, they can still earn from advertisement inside of their posts. Let's say someone makes food videos. Can you imagine what a niche traffic that is if a food advertiser want to come in, buy some Steem, and they can be shown inside of that food place? I do a lot of philosophy videos. Can you imagine if a philosophy advertiser comes in and easily can integrate an ad in my system, and everyone is just getting more of what they want? $1 billion industry, okay? This is $1 billion industry. Right now, as No Names Left to Use is talking about, right now, content creators are competing against advertisers, and this is not how it should be. Content creators should have a higher position in the hierarchy system of the Steem blockchain, because they are what really create original stuff out of thin air basically. They are the ones who attract eyeballs. They are the ones who pull in energy into the system. Stakeholders are also important, of course, for curation and encouraging content creators. But now we're also starting to see this movement where stakeholders feel threatened by content creators, and you need to align everyone's interests. So advertisers, stakeholders, and content creators, you need this system. And I think this system can work because it's already working with Google. Google is using this system. It's working for them. It's $1 billion industry. And this really, in an organic way, pulls in advertisers, because in a way you can then automate a lot of the earnings, because just as with Google AdSense, a lot of that is automated, just recurring income. Okay, so we see a lot of automatic with curation. If you have this automatic advertising system, then it's amazing. Okay, it's amazing, the potential. Limitless growth. You can then truly go to the moon. This is something that can scale. I'm not sure at the moment if this plays in scale, because the interests are not aligned. If people are just focusing on some content creators, and some people want to take the slots where the visibility slots, advertisers are fighting against content creators. It's totally flipped out. People don't feel any hope when the content creators are not at the forefront, when not real and authentic things are at the trending page or popular page or most commented page. It discourages people to even try to produce something. So a quick video talking a little bit about it. This would make Steem into a massive success. This network would basically depend, like everything now will be about, will they make this? Will they make a proper advertising system? Will they make banners inside a post? will they make it win-win on all sides? So people that want to spend money can do it, people that just want to create content can do it, and people that just want to curate random stuff can do it too. Because when I see 2016 on the Steem blockchain, it was all about content creators. It was amazing stuff being produced, but it sort of died off because they had to compete, I guess, against advertisers. And advertisers and content creators should never compete, they should work together. So yeah, the solution is easy. I mean, it's very clear now that No Names Left use. He basically found a solution to this whole system. And yeah, this is really amazing actually. Because now we know, like, I mean, clearly this is the system. What else would be the system? This is something that would work. So yeah, quickly a video here, Steem blockchain users. Hopefully people enjoyed. Have a great day, everyone, and I would love some input. But in general, I think that most people can see, if they really look at this clear, if they read all these articles, I think that they can see that this is the way to go, since everyone's interests would be aligned properly. Yeah, have an awesome day, Steem blockchain. Yeah, bye-bye.